What up, my dudes, and welcome back to another Movie Monday. So this week I'm super stoked to share with you my little review of the week because this is a really fun find, okay? So I was on TUBI TV, and I've had this in my watch list for a while. Again, something with subs. So I was like, you know what, this morning I could pay attention, I could see what's going on. Plus, I've been working on my Spanish. Anyways, Cemetery of Terror, okay? It's a Mexican horror movie from 1985. It is so good, okay? I'm not talking about, like, super scary. I'm talking about a zombie flick that I've never heard of, and that, like, literally came out of nowhere, and it's also kind of based around Halloween. So isn't it so fun when you want, like, I don't know, Halloween comes and you want to watch movies that are about Halloween that just isn't Halloween? I mean, I love Halloween, don't get me wrong. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Other than, like, Hocus Pocus, and they're scared of stupid, and, like, Pumpkinhead. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. So this one you can add to your list because it is definitely based around Halloween time. Anyways, we'll start off with it. So this movie starts off, there's a bunch of like 20-year-olds, I'd say, even though they look like they're like 50, that are all partying on a beach or whatever. And they're like, ooh, we're getting invited to this party. It's going to be great. And they're like, yeah, let's go. So they end up going with these guys to this mansion, empty mansion basically. And obviously it's just them there. And what ends up happening is there's a Book of the Dead there, right? So right away I got all excited because Evil Dead is probably one of my top favorite horror movies. I saw that when I was so young, and I think I don't know, it pushed me in this direction to make spooky shit. Anyways, I really appreciate that film. So the point is, they find a Book of the Dead, and right away I get all excited. I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be good. And so they start reading it, and the guys are like, hey, let's, like, you know, the girls are being, like, really bitchy. It's kind of, I mean, 1985, like, there is a lot of, like, sexism kind of stuff. It's entertaining, guys. Anyways, they're like, yeah, let's, like, play a trick on the girls or whatever. And it's like, let's summon a spirit. We just need to get, like, a body from a morgue and to read these things. And they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. And I'm like, yes, do it. So they do. And the girls are like, oh my god, this is an awful idea. But of course, the body they take is a serial killer's body. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Because, yeah, exactly. Anyways, they do it, you know, they're reading it, all of a sudden everything gets dark and spooky, and shit starts to go down. Guys, the effects are super good, the kills are super good, it reminds me a lot of, I mean, Fulci will throw you freaking stabbing through the eyeballs and maggots, but the level of, like, the cuts and stuff, like the way you see people getting scratched or sliced, it's that grade of, like, effects. It's really good. It's gory, it's good, and it's just funny. So this movie goes from that, and then you have, like, this whole other group of kids that are trick-or-treating on Halloween that end up getting mixed up in, like, in this whole shenanigans. So it's almost like this, I don't know, it feels like an adventure movie, but so what kills me is IMDb labeled as a slasher. I guess because they think the maniac is, you know, the main one on the loose, but the point is there's zombies everywhere. They wake the dead, guys. They wake the dead, and, you know, this deserves to be known as a zombie movie. It's actually really good. And if you've seen They Live, that amazing fight scene that lasts maybe like 10 minutes. I forget how long exactly. You know what I'm talking about? This movie has a bit of that, but you just feel like they're running around a cemetery at one point for so long, and you're like, what's happening? Anyways, I highly suggest you guys see this movie. Definitely worth the watch. It was entertaining, and you know what? I think I am going to add this to, like, my DVD collection, because, again, it's hard to find stuff that's very Halloween feeling. I don't know about you guys. It's, you know, we all have our go-tos for Halloween night, but, like, this is a fun one, and it gets you in the mood, right? Okay. You guys have an amazing week. I'm super stoked because this week I'm actually going to be at a show on Saturday, which I had already spoken of, Requiem. So I've been going nuts. We're going to have tons of shenanigans. And I'm so excited. I will still be doing my recommendation day this week. Don't worry about that. That's probably going to be on Thursday morning. So I'm excited for that too. You guys have shouted out so many wicked titles. So it might be a bit shorter, not like 8, because last week I had a lot of time. But yeah. Anyways, if you're subscribed, yo, thank you so much. And if you're not, get on that. Be a part of the spooky fam. It's good times. And I appreciate knowing what kind of horror movies you're watching. And I'm sharing what I'm watching. It's good times. Sharing's caring. Anyways, you guys have a wicked one, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.